Hey everyone, Shawn Smith here with Dedicated Commercial Recovery in Roseville, Minnesota. I'm the founder and CEO. Doing our vlog today on how routine changed my life. And routine is not really a buzzword or something that's really exciting typically, but consistent and persistence results with a routine has been absolutely instrumental in changing my life. And I want to just share some of my results and kind of how that came to be. So the first thing I'd say, this is a routine without a purpose is not a solution. And for me, that revolves around the 5 F's. So, and in order, and that's faith, family, fitness, finance, and fun. And I think you need to put those things into your life in order and in a routine, and that will pay off. So first I was going to talk about the morning, just what that looks like for me. 4 days a week, I'm in the gym working out. I now have a home gym thanks to COVID, and that definitely cuts down the travel time. But consistently and persistently getting in and exercising daily. I have a men's group that I'm a part of on Wednesday mornings that starts at 6:30. So I'm up and going typically by 5:30 each morning, and I'm not a morning person. I'd much rather stay up late, watch Netflix, check out the next show, and forcing myself to go to bed a little bit earlier so that I wake up naturally between 5:30 and 6. Has definitely changed my energy levels between getting a good amount of sleep as well as getting that exercise in the beginning of the day, getting those endorphins going. Next thing is this is at work, I structure my day like this. So when I first get in, I want to get caught up on any emails, any projects, and really get done any of those big kind of top 3 things I need to do for that day. So I don't start meetings or calls or anything like that for at least an hour so I can get those things done and out of the way. Then I have a period of meetings before lunch, and then over lunchtime I make time to basically run and get a protein shake or do a meeting if I need to, or a lunch meeting, something like that. And then I go back to a period of meetings between 1 and roughly 3 or 4 o'clock. And then that last hour or 2 of the day, I save that again for emails, making sure I finish up for the day and so that I can get home. And for me, when I started the company, balance mattered. And as a business owner, that can be really hard. But I set a precedent with my family that I was going to be home for dinner at 6:30 every night, and by and large, I stick to that. I'm always involved in helping put in my, getting time with my children after dinner, and then helping them get ready for bed and being home for that. And that kind of goes into family time and weekends. I set that time aside, and so especially Sundays, I really try to have those set as a day where I'm not doing anything but hanging out with my family, resting, taking some downtime, and having some white space in there. And that kind of leads me to my last topic, which is you have to schedule in time for white space, time to get away. And the way I look at that, this was something I learned from somebody else, but schedule an annual trip. Put it on the calendar at the beginning of the year. Say, this is for sure when I'm getting out of town. For me, that's typically getting out to Colorado and going snowboarding. I didn't have the ability to do that all through my 20s and early 30s, but once I got the ability to do that, I put that into my schedule, and that's a great getaway every year. And then I do one with the family at least every year. And then a monthly reset, taking at least a half day or a day monthly and just getting away. Usually I try to do that with my wife, or sometimes I pick one of my children and we just do a day or a half day where it's just us hanging out and having some fun. And then a weekly, again, going for at least a half day, shooting for that where you're really getting some downtime. And then daily. For me, it's get the kids to bed and then take some downtime. Usually that's where my wife and I are going to hang out for a while, but then she goes to bed before I do, and then I take some downtime just for myself before I go to bed. And again, getting in that routine. This is how my morning goes. This is when I eat. I structure my eating plan. I work that into faith, being involved in everything I'm doing, and then looking at it from making sure that I'm getting the appropriate amount of time with my family, and then making sure that I'm making time for both physical exercise and fitness, but also spiritual fitness and being on time with that. And then focusing on my finances and how I structure that and where I'm spending my time is also usually ties into where I'm spending my money. And finally, making sure that I schedule time in for fun. It's really easy to get caught up in the pace of life these days and forget about, you need to cut loose, you need to have some fun. So That's a routine that's really worked for me. It grows and evolves, but I'm very focused on that, and it's very segmented into the different aspects of what I need to do. And I think if you look at your week, your month, your year, and you look at it through that lens of those 5 F's and scheduling in that time, you'll consistently have balance, and you'll be able to compartmentalize what you're doing in that moment. So I hope these things have helped. They've worked great for me. As always, please like, subscribe, comment, and as always, God bless.